Yeah, I love that. And I think a lot of what you said is very, very important. Obviously, a lot of the location. And when you describe it in that way, which means you're so knowledgeable about the area, I'm sure it gives a lot of people peace knowing that they're working with someone that truly understands Valley. And I think that's awesome. The other part that I wanted to point out that you brought up was you have young professionals maybe moving in for a business or for that area and for all of the, wonderful, outdoors things that they love to do. And, perhaps coming in a townhome or starting in a condo, or maybe that's their whole goal is to be in that style of living
Yeah.
with an HOA to cover all the things that they're not wanting to be responsible, or maybe they travel a lot. So you understanding all aspects of that marketplace is pretty awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's important. It's important because, some people need the HOA. It's so hard for them to go out and shovel snow, and it's easy for them to pay an extra $100 a month. And it's just like it just depends on what person you're dealing with, right? Like I have clients all the time. I'm sure you do too. You can expand on this that think that they want a fixer upper, and then they go see some fixer uppers, and they realize that the amount of cost that they're going to have to put into it versus just having a little higher of a payment on a nicer house is not worth it to them. And so what they end up doing is they buy a nicer house that's got a little higher payment, but then they also are able to either rent out some of the area or whatever because it's move-in ready. And so really they're not losing. They're actually winning in that scenario. And then I have people on the opposite side where they're like, let's buy a rundown place, let's completely gut it, and they have the money to renovate it, stuff like that. So it
Yes, and
depends.
I find that too, and that all happens in those discussions when we're standing around and talking to our clients and they use these words, and then when you actually walk through these homes and you look at what work needs to be done, and you can tell right away, you watch body language, you listen to tone, and then you figure out from there which direction are they truly wanting to go in. And by asking them those qualifying questions, I will ask them that. I'll say, this is one of those houses where you can just walk in and put your stuff down and go to work. But if
Yeah.
you want to look at the last one that we just walked through, believe me, every night when you get home, you need to put on a tool belt, and you're going to be doing that for about the next 6 months, or you're going to be paying someone to do it. And let's talk about, what those things are. So, good point of yours is, yeah, to understand exactly what your clients want, what they're looking for, and how to manage it.